spent a week straight just watching nothing but near-death experience videos. It definitely I still feel some residuals. I think it definitely helped my character, and there are moments that I even told in this story that I'm about to retell that
Mhm.
have carried through. It's been, I don't know, a month now or something like that.
Couple weeks.
Probably, I think it's about a month, 3 weeks plus.
You're probably right.
Anyhow,
Continue.
none of that matters.
No.
So many of the stories include jumping past the light, which was really fascinating to me, where they didn't go to the light, they didn't go through it. It
Right.
was more the way that they described it as they ended up on the other side of it. The reason that I say it like that, and not just that they claim that there was no light, that they
Mhm.
literally jumped past the light, is from one man who watched a soul come through from the other side of the light, which he didn't pass through. And I took from that it was because it wasn't actually his time. Light must be some sort of purification, the way that maybe Jehovah's Witnesses believe a little bit with that you're going to be purified. So maybe it has something to do with that.
Stripped of your sins.
Just from his perspective of watching the man come through, he was an older gentleman, very confused, and it took him longer to transform back into his 30-year-old self.
Right.
So he got to watch this whole process. He got to watch the counselors help him get through it and go through the confusion and help them understand where they are and who they truly are. And because he was so much older, his physical body had been away, his soul had been away from this place so long, it took him a lot longer to come to that,
Mhm.
like back to it. So all that was really interesting. Loved that man's story. The reunions are a really common trend. All of them are shown not necessarily the same way,
Uh,
but all of them are shown an example of the reunion, whether they get one themselves, as if they have passed. They get to meet their family, friends, past life loved ones,
mhm.
where one lady specifically mentioned how she couldn't tell you today who they were, but she knew who they were. They were not people from this lifetime, but they were as familiar as her mother
Right.
and all of those people. So that was another bit of past life
Mhm.
talk, which a lot of people brought up. So it leads you to wonder, obviously, how true past lives are. The majority of stories also, oh, speak about past lives, sorry. Like I said, it's been a while since I made these notes. One man, so this was really cool, and I felt obligated to share it because he specifically said, I was told I am supposed to share this with the world. I'll honor that. He was told by Jesus, in his case, that death is not real. So I take that as this life is only a blip in our entire existence. So therefore, death as we know it is not real
Mhm.
because we go on to something else, whatever that is, whether that's another lifetime, heaven, maybe heaven is instead of the end, a place between.
Sure.
So, very interesting possibilities. And while all of this does sound crazy, the coolest examples for those that are very scientifically minded for me are doctors. So, there's one specific doctor, he's Eastern Indian. I don't recall his name and I did not write it down, but he had been getting told these stories by
Right.
patients for decades. He's Hindu, in practice is his main faith.
Mhm.
He obviously has a belief system that's spiritual, but he's just like, these people are obviously going through some sort of chemical experience. Something's happening in their brain. I'm sure it can be explained scientifically. We just don't
Right.
understand it yet. Whatever it is, they tell me these
It's not
stories,
real.
but it's not real. Heart surgeon had tons of patients wake up and have their own NDE experiences until he died on the table, had his own NDE experience, came back and said, all right, it's all real. I was completely wrong. And from this day on, he's actually a prolific NDE advocate.